Hey, Hippie Elf, how you doing? Sorry I had to go away to the loo. Had to take a short break. Just about to start up and have a bit of a laugh, chat, see how I go. Been doing a bit of messing around and learning on YouTube and screwing around to see what I can come up with. How do I get my headphones on because I crank music pretty bloody loud in my ears, and when I run it through my stereo speakers, three guesses where it runs through. My damn microphone. So, can't have that, can we? I've been helping out a mate, by the way, so if you're viewing my channel and are looking to see a fellow mate from Daedra's stream, which is also trying to start his stream up, funny I know, but I like promoting others more so than myself. So, fellow named Quaddy TV is streaming his raid at the moment, I believe. So I'm just trying to get him as much support as I can as well. So if you can chuck him a follow, that would be great. We're just trying to get him to the affiliate stage so that he can have a crack at doing what, his version of what Daedra does. His own sort of thing, So I'm just hoping to get the word out there about as many people as, that help his stream as I can. And then if he wants to stream, well, I'm just shouting it out there for him, letting people know. And good morning, Hippie Elf. Nice to see you're awake. I'm going to go to camera scene in just a second. Just plugging my headset in before I probably get that friggin' muted track bullshit. Yeah, so what Quaddy TV is the fella I'm talking about. And he's been running keys with Daedra for bloody ever. My sort of content, as you know, is very casual. Leveling up alts. Having a bit of fun. This is a fellow that usually tanks or often heals with Daedra on keys. So I figured I'd get you to chuck him a follow. If you want to watch his content as well, you can go for it because he needs all the help he can to break into the affiliate. I know he doesn't stream much, but I think we need to push him with a bit of confidence there. I know what it's like when you're starting out like me because, I can start my stream, I get no viewers at all for ages. And mostly it's because I'm experimenting. I turn it on, mess with bit rates, try to find what works for mine, trying to minimise buffering, trying to provide a reasonably good looking stream without the performance impact and crappy looking streams that you get. Like, you can push 1080 and I've seen some pretty good results at 6K, but then people have difficulty actually watching it because they don't watch it on a PC, they'll watch it on their phone. And so you got to try and find a balance of bit rates. And anything under like 5.8, I've found, even on 720, looks like shit. Especially for WoW. You got to push it up into the high area to actually see a nice, smooth, clean result. At least out in the world when you're out in the bright scenes like I'm in right now. So I'm going to swap over now and show you where I'm at. I've already gotten through all the old content and pushed through. I'm now in the Shadowlands trying to get this character to level 60. And this is my reveal of a new mask I've been messing around with. Got to stop looking at this thing up here and turn that off. Pro tip, turn off the preview feature on your OBS. Or you're just going to sit there and stare at yourself instead of the camera in front of you. 9 times out of 10, that's what I'll do. I'll sit there and stare at the camera like I'm having a conversation at the monitor. Talk to it instead of the freaking camera. But yeah, so I've been trying to get this character leveled up. I have been going through slowly because I keep messing about with my bit rates, tweaking it, getting the right settings. So it's all fun. Yesterday we were talking about making gold as you level up the character rather than making the gold when you get to the cap. And got a fair bit of responses on it and a bit of interest. Not bad. So rather than level capping your first character in the game, take the time, make the gold, then level cap. Because right where you land in Bastion, the first missions, puts you really close to one of the best farming spots. Now, this quest here is nearly impossible to do on anything but a tank or a hunter, so I'm skipping that. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to try and do all the story stuff so I don't have to do this crap later. This is also a brand spanking new account. Keep that in mind. So I'm going to try and do all the story stuff, unlock the thing so that it's all ready to go. And brand new accounts, I learned something different. So if you've got a new account now, they have done something. So, you know how we got the allied races? In a recent patch, they made it so you didn't have to get exalted to unlock the Volperans. And I'm guessing it's pretty similar for the Zandalari trolls. And also, I'm hoping Kalterans. Because one of the biggest things holding me back for the Kalterans was the rep. I had to try and get all the way to Exalted. I got it to Revered on my main account. And what a pain in the arse. It looks like now all you have to do is the quest chain. I'm on my way over to do this quest, but I'm actually already on my farming route for where I get my herbs and gold making shit. So I might as well just do a quick strip up here. And there's... Where is that little prick? You're not even allowed to, you can't even see it when you yourself are self. That's annoying. Okay, let's kill them all. War with them all. Take out these little bloody things. By the time I get it, you're better off doing that. Use the 3 seconds or so you get. Then come back and whack it again. See? I didn't lose my herb. I'm happy now. I've started selling my stock too from yesterday. So what I farmed yesterday wasn't very much, but there's about 3,000 gold's worth. And I haven't been doing that much. I had to spend a fair bit of gold from once I got to level 50 to get some of the gear I needed to do the Shadowlands content, because without it, you're really just pushing crap uphill. Not fun. And I'm probably going to kill myself. No, I lived. Good. I want that herb. Herb is money in this game. That is my gold. And mining materials. When one doesn't sell, the other does. Okay, I'm not going to go any lower than that though. You just drop down there and do that, and then you come back. Now there's a fairly significant route that goes around and around and around, and you just do the route. It's suitable for ground mounts or flying mounts, and it saves a lot of time. I tried following a guide on the net that takes you over to an elite zone, which has the highest spawn rates of nodes and stuff, but the risk is very, let's just say it's very risky to go there with all the elites running around. It's this little tiny area, and you go around and around and around there as well. I actually found I got better herb rates here, because the only herb I actually give a shit about is the one that's here, not the one that's everywhere. Rising Glory. It's a quick, very fast selling herb. It sells faster than the one that's the rare one, and racks up gold fast. Bring in stacks of 200. And what if your server's doing well? This is Barthas. I usually play on Frostmourne, and Frostmourne sells quite well. Rapid. So I try to mix it up. So my content is sort of based on, you're starting out in the game, you want to make some gold, have some gold on the side. And then you look at jumping over to Daedra once you've used the gold that you've earned from farming as you level up your herbs and selling them, flipping them off. Well, you're basically just getting rid of it, herbs on demand, as fast as you can, in reasonable size stacks. Sell that stuff off, and put it into your next gear set. Your 225 or whatever you need to get into the new dungeons. Then jump over to Daedra Stream or Provost or something like that. And then you go in and join in with their Keystone runs for the Vault. And it's a quick way to go, whilst you're learning how to make gold as well. So you're not just going to be doing keys and be broke. you'll be doing keys and having a bit of a gold float if you don't want to buy tokens and crap. In fact, if you make enough gold, you can pretty much buy a month here and there with your gold that you make just farming herbs. It's a boring thing, yes. So try not to do it all the time. I know. Because I often find myself, that's all I was doing. Was farming herbs. Now, as someone with that kind of time, I found the time to get some reasonably good routes. Oh yes, I already handled it, by the way. It's already done. Just in case you were wondering. I've already sent it over. So, we're over to go and do this stuff. I just wanted to grab a few herbs before I did. Might not look like much, but it'll add up. The longer you're sitting in an area. And another thing, because you're looting the herbs, you're probably getting about 15,000 XP for the effort. Since you're leveling a turn, why not stop, pick it up, add 1,000 XP to your experience bar doing that? Look, a mine. Pick mining and herbing. 2,000 XP. You're not even at the quest yet, and you've already earned nearly 3,000 or 4,000 XP. Some of these quests only give you 8,000. That's 14 herbs. It doesn't take that long to get them. 14 herbs in the time it takes to do a quest that could frustrate you and piss you off. You've already done this, done the whole quest in the time it takes to get there, because you took a little bit longer to go pick them up. It's worth it. Where am I going? Up here. Kyrian Healed. And because I took my sweet time, I basically probably got the quest reward in XP. There we go. Kyrian Healed. Click the bell. Let's go. Alright, let's go do this thing then. Maybe it's a bonus. I don't even look at the map, don't care. Done it 100,000 times, don't care. I've been watching videos on YouTube on how to add little overlay things to your video camera, make it look a bit less boring, whilst also not being distracting. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to find a balance, find it fun, whatever. It's good to see you on, Hippie Elf, and thank you very much for stopping by. I think I've been to your show quite a few times, and I think I mentioned to you, you know, why I'm not full on with the streaming scene. Just taking it really cruisy to get into it first, before I go rushing into it. Find out what content works for me. I'm often found in Daedra's area, driving him nuts, pissing him off, delivering copies. Little does everyone know, he actually pisses me off because I've got to do them all the time, every 5 minutes. My channel has it, but you know, if they did it on my channel, he would never get up to make mine. Yeah, exactly. So my idea of content is a bit of variety. Not be stuck there playing this one game. If I don't feel like playing this and I want to start a fresh game of Satisfactory one day, I want to be able to do that. And I don't want to feel restricted to just type keys in chat. As I'm trying to be sarcastic, but I'm not. He's really good with that kind of content. I'm not. If I go in there, it's a trigger for me. You know how he talks about anxiety and stuff? Mine is the commitment stuff where you got to do what you're told, how you're told to do it, and all that shit. And when you start being pushed around, you know, like raiding. I hate that shit too. You got to commit to a raiding time, and you got to do what you're told in a raid and all that sort of shit. And I just, like, I get frustrated. And if you know what I mean, it's another word of saying you can get hot-headed. I do, very quickly. And I react very quickly when I get the shits. Put it this way, if you can think of throwing a computer out the window, that's pretty close to how I feel. And I used to do that sort of shit that he's talking about, where I'd hit my keyboard or toss my mouse across the room when I get the shit. So I try to stay. I've gotten a lot better over the years. Aged, gotten into it, whatever. And it's sort of like I stay away from shit that pisses me off, and I just enjoy myself, play games. I mean, yeah, exactly. It just doesn't feel fun to me. As good as it is to see what they do, I couldn't commit to it the same way, to be honest with you. I'd love to have considered tanking it, but I think my frustration with not being a god tank that can survive the whole pool, even though the rest of the group is dead, and you're sitting there thinking, well, I survived, you're dead. Stuff is. I'll manage. And it just, the same as what he was explaining, it bottles up. And it gets worse. And have you done a battleground? That's where it triggers me. Fucking battlegrounds. You go into a battleground, right? And you've been taught ever since not Battle for Azeroth, Lich King battlegrounds. That's how long back it was when I started. People are supposed to stand on the flags and defend the flags. Now I play a hunter. That means you fire a trap over the flag, stand there, do your damn job, and you have someone with you. 99.9% of the time, you stand there, you start firing a flag, people get bored, and then they leave this one guy standing there by himself defending the flag against 3 players. And one time ever, I think it was, I actually pulled it off, but I got rid of them all. It was fun. One of my most notable times was it Wintergrasp? Not Wintergrasp. That one with the Arathi Basin, I think it was. I think it was Arathi Basin. Is that the one with the 3 raid bosses you got to take out as a group, as you go through and you run all the way to the top? Yeah, well, that one, my most memorable moment ever in a battleground, is you're going through with your group and your team's about to lose. And I'm telling them, I'm giving this motivational fucking text. Rightio, guys, you fucking got it. Hold the fucking line. And we're all standing there together, firing off our attacks at them, taking them out, and chopped them all down. We won. We actually won the fucking battleground, even though we were going to lose. Yeah, Alderac Valley, that's the one. Got me. That's the one. I love that one. It's a long pain in the ass, but go Braveheart style once every now and then, and you watch everyone's holding the fucking line, pushing the enemy back up the fucking hill, and then they all die and we win. It was a fucking amazing victory. You only get that once every, year or something. You might actually get an experience like that. Back when I was doing it for, getting my PvP gear. It was a lot of fun. But nowadays, you just get people that just stand around waiting at the graveyard, or they'll just sit in the middle, or they run off and go their own way. Just PvPing in the middle of nowhere and not actually doing any structure with the rest of the group. And a lot of the time, that's what you see. They're just not trying. And then I'm like, what the fuck do I bother then? So I walk away from the flag too, because I'm thinking, why am I standing at the flag if no one else wants to defend it? None of them clearly give a fuck about holding the flag. Yeah, that was fun. I liked that. That's what I mean. Good content. I'm actually really looking forward to the new expansion. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's got dire changes that are really needed to bring the game up. To get it even better. Like, instead of feeling like quitting, you want to feel like you want that addictive feeling back in the game. I just think they just don't care. They really don't care. They go in there and they're like, how many points do I get for completing this battleground? Oh, if we win, we get 600. So everyone just does the same thing. They just stand there like a bot and wait and do nothing. Or they run out in the middle and they don't do any actual contribution to the battleground other than thinking they're in arenas It's not an arena. They're supposed to stand at a flag, or go and get lumber, or go and get this, and they got to hold those places. Instead, they're just battling on the roadways and not actually doing it where they're supposed to be. It's crazy, isn't it? Don't need to kill that, so I'm not. Yeah, it's a mixture, Dad, by the way. Don't know it, but also don't really care. And it's obvious. Like, it's sad, but it's obvious. You remember how addictive the Lich King was? Expansion? You would roam around for hours just flying around the map. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You just had that. There's no loading zones between each area. You just flew everywhere. And it was fun. I'm hoping we get that feeling back again. You know, they went from no load screens to load screens for a zone change. Now, I know that's partly for optimization. It just sucks. A lot of people have also gotten a hell of a lot older. God, yeah, I don't know how long it's been. Lich King, Cataclysm, Mr. Pandora, Warlords of Draenor, Legion, Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands. And I went through... In Lich King, I had my first 12 characters done back then before Cataclysm. So as I was a new player, I went hell into leveling alts. And I learned about heirlooms, or heirlooms, heirlooms, putting heirlooms on. So I'd buy the cloth set and get the absolute maximum benefit out of one set of cloth items. One set. And I got me Warlock, I got me Mage, I got a Priest. I even think I did a Paladin and a Druid wearing a cloth set. Stupid as that is, I did it because they could all level and do random dungeons and wear cloth. It didn't matter back then. One set of friggin' BOAs got all the way through. No, I wouldn't do it as a warrior and I wouldn't do it as a prot paladin. And my absolute favourite spec to play on a paladin is prot. I absolutely love prot. You want to know what my favourite, most recent character would have been? Legion's one. The Demon Hunter. Insane. When they put that yeah, I know what you're talking about, Dad. I might actually consider streaming that. Like I said, I wouldn't mind doing a visiting my viewers' games. And then you send me the details, and I go and tour it through. You know, and have a walk through and show them the base or something, or whatever. Just have a look around. And then maybe have you as a guest explain it to everyone what you've been doing. As an intro, you know, something different. Introduce you to community and then do a video saying, well, this is what I've been doing and I ain't using no cheats to do it, and you got this giant big friggin' robot thing and whatever else that you want to show off. And I'm thinking I might actually do that, where I go in and just follow you around and you actually showcase what you've been. One of the things I like about creation games like Satisfactory, Survival, Conan, Exile, Factorio, is you can create to your heart's content. And that's fun. No, stealth wouldn't work, would it? Not when I need it. Ah, it worked now. Thank you. Maybe it'll stay stealthed. My pet really screws this up. If I put my pet near anything, it's faded, thank goodness. So what am I doing here again? We're taking down a portal. Okay, so that's what I'm here for. See, I talk too much, it gets distracting. I distract myself. Now, if you've ever experienced this problem right here, this flickering here, the problem is not your computer. I don't think it is. In this case, it is just that texture there, and you got nothing you can do about it. I've had it worse. So if you go into, you ever get that random black flickering that happens on your screen? It's a black screen flicker effect that goes off. Well, that was because I had the game running in DirectX 12 mode for some reason. I don't know why. They could have went Vulkan. Why not have an option of Vulkan API, DirectX 12, DX11, and DX11 Legacy? It's unbelievable how easy it is, I think, to implement. Did you see the stuff on Linux these days? Over on Linux, people are actually able to play DirectX 12 games on it, I believe, using Vulkan APIs. It's crazy how... So they're not feeling all that restricted over there. They can play well. And it runs good. Runs just fine. This here really annoys me. Actually, you know what? Because it annoys me so much, I'll just fix it right now. This is how you fix the problem. Oh, look. See? Texture's fixed. Problem solved. No longer looks like crap. Sorry guys, I'm looking for this portal thing, so once I get rid of this, I'll be happy. Oh, why they make it work so hard to find one lousy portal. Go on then, let's find it. Before I doze off, hopefully. I've done this a million times, so it's weird that I'm... Oh, there it is. It's not spawning. That's all it was. Done. Quest is done. Gotta go up there and kill that boss in a minute anyway. If it's what I think it is. I think that is part of the chain. You do all this, and then you take the boss on, and then it says, congratulations, quest completed. Next. Your mate Quaddy's still on. My stream looks alright. No dramas here. Me and Quaddy have the same viewership. Yeah, we're just trying to grow. What have we got here? 2.9 seconds to 3 second buffer. That's not too bad. What was the other setting I had on here? I accidentally put low latency on. Off. That's on mine, so that's fine. Do you notice any lag, buffering, pausing in my video? Please let me know, because it's all part of my tweaking that I'm trying to learn and adjust things for. And I can either tell you it's because my bitrate's too high, or it's too low, or whatever, you know what I mean? It all helps. Turning that off. Not too many video downloading things going on at once. What the? Close. Alright, sorry about that. Yep, told him. Boss. Go back to where I was. Yeah. You really want a blood elf joke? I'll crank it up. Music's going down just a tad so I can do this. Just give the game a bit of a boost for a second. That's actually one of my favorite jokes. Yeah, me too. It's got too many vegans. You don't go to Thunderbluff, mate. Don't go to Thunderbluff. That was good. Alright, back to what I was doing. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. They were gonna wait for it? Yep, I did. No worries whatsoever. Yay! We defeated it. Peace has been restored. This is a new mount, by the way. Came out recently. Everyone got it in their mailbox. Really cool. Like, this is a brand new count. I still got it in my mailbox. Oh, wow, my first upgrade. Okay, it's not replacing the Krog. I like having the little Krog pet come out. $88 item level now. Getting there for a lobby. Still not done yet. Hey, look, another 1,000 XP. I'm not going to turn that down. Oh, yeah. So, I am actually going to stream at 1080 and stuff like that still. I'm just trying to... I've got 1080 down pat to a reasonably smooth bitrate. 6,000. I run it to 6,000. It looks good. X264 handles it just fine. Love getting technical, I'll tell you. You can use your graphics card to do it, but oftentimes the CPU does do a better job. But after a certain point, no. 1080, once you go past that, 4K is a bit tough to do at the really slow speed. I can do medium on the CPU, but if I go to slow, for some reason it just can't handle it. Yet I've seen other people with the same CPU handle it no problem. I think they just do affinity management better than I can. I suffer a case of CBF, couldn't be stuck messing around with it. Another 1,000 XP for looting a herb on the way there. I told you the hunter could solo it. Because I've seen her, I thanked her for it. Because without her there, I would never have killed it. I would have just skipped it and moved on. Another 1,000 XP plus the kill of the boss. That boss gives me quite a bit of XP, so that's why I killed it. As soon as I see someone attack it, jump in and do it that way. Don't try and solo that one unless you've got a tank or a hunter, as shown. You just revive your pet and keep going on that one. $14,750 XP. That's 14 herbs. What's this? Another trinket. That's a big upgrade, actually. Might have to give him up soon. Cleaning up this map, getting suggested reading done. Then we're going to progress on. We're going to try and get the achievement done so I don't have to come back here and keep doing the same shit over and over again. Then, continue to farm herbs on the way through. All these bags were bought with gold made from questing all the way up to level 50. Most of the gear on these characters was bought with the gold made. You got to make that gold back. Oh, okay, I've got to turn the game sound down. My peak just jumped. It's going back down. Darn it, distorting. It looked like it did hit actually a distortion peak. Right, fixed. Done all that. What the hell is that annoying thing popping up on my screen for? You know, I love hunters for this. All you would have to do on a hunter is disengage and be over there. You know what you got to do as a rogue, which really sucks? And you still don't make it. Damn it. Not even fast running worked. Bugger. Alrighty. Let's keep moving. Does look like you've got to be down there anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. Yep, I don't care. I found it. Hey, a swimming spot. Remember when we were noobs and we just used to sit around the swimming spots and do fishing and all that sort of stuff and enjoy ourselves and not give a damn about what your gear requirements were or nothing? Yeah, I remember those days. Fondly remember those days where you just didn't give a crap. Don't give a shit what anyone else is doing. You're just living in your own little world. I hope my camera looks alright. I've been messing about trying to get that working right too. Actually, what do you think of the animated um, webcam thing? I reckon it looks pretty cool. So what they did was they made it a mask that is green. So it just moves like jelly. And so I edited it, changed the color, I used the chrome thing to remove it, and it just blends into the background. And that's what I've done. Stream bit rates, mic, everything seems to be good. Looks like we've got a quest up the top. Look what I found. Another 1,000 XP. Thank you. Gain experience while picking up a quest. Now that was a time saver. Back on me mount. I actually wish this quest branched differently, where you suffer the consequences of the choice you make with them, but it didn't seem to do anything at all. I kind of wish it did branch out to that. Other than that, pretty cool quest. Oakley Dokley. We are done. Pick this up. But she failed miserably. Thanks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out there. I'll build a base. And then I'll get eaten by the biggest dinosaur out there. And I'll say, thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you next week. That's what my memory was. I started building a base. Went 10 feet from my base. Got eaten alive. And that was the end of it. You know, maybe I just don't care what it's like. I just wanted to beat you into submission. Take that. Take that. Enjoy. Oh yeah, I'll just totally abandon my life. My life for the Horde. My life for the Horde. Oh, an unbeatable dino. If only I'd just Alt F4 the game and play something else. Hello and welcome from Ark Sales Division. Yay, I get something to beat again. Next. Oh, yes. Okay, so it looks like I am getting... no, it's no drop frames. But I go from green to yellow in my bitrate. So that's interesting to learn. So mine's doing the same thing his does, where I set it to 5,800 and it's doing 6,300. Very interesting. It's probably why it looks so good. Come on, let's do this crap. You will, eh? How about I stun you so you can think about it for a while? Yeah, quick brief look at how everything's going. Not listening to myself. That seems good. Alright, close. There's no major issues on here. Just had to check the stream, making sure it looks alright from my expectation. I'm basically standing right on the bloody thing. Oh, okay, good. We can move on. Beauty. Not far from 55 at this rate. Going to 53 at the moment, but not that far away. Gonna need a bloody headache pill, I think. Yeah, I'm only starting up with short streams. I get burnt out pretty quick. I get wearing these. Gives me headaches. And I can't stream without them on because if I crank my music, it just goes through the mic. There we go. Another herb that's worth stuff all, but picking it up anyway. That's 3,000 XP when I click this one. Yep. Another 1,000. Yes, you must. Get right on it, will you? Can we please progress on? I do not have or not. Yeah, bullshit. The only one that can save you is me. Put you out of your bloody misery. Hey, a versatility item. About time. You will, will you? Somehow I doubt it. When I'm ready, it reckons. When I'm ready. Not when the poor bastard's ready. Yeah, rightio. Start this shit so we can get it done. Are you strong enough or are you pathetic? Really? Okay. That is a Class A failure. Great job. I could have saved you all the trouble and just bashed it into submission, and maybe it might have actually done something. But you, with all your talk, did nothing. Wasted my time. Look at this poor bastard. Great job. I'm useless. Yeah, thank you. See ya. Really good track, this one. Oh, please. Come on, thing.
Hey.
Oh, whatever.
You know?
Average. I'm trying. Just streaming while I'm leveling, talking to people. Hippie elf came on.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was good. Chat to her for a little bit. Dad.
That's not lady.
Hey?
At least. Fucking no. Right.
I'm too good
Yeah.
for that shit.
Um.
You want me to mute chat?
Intel. So,
Hmm?
breaking. I'm still doing one-on-one chat.
Issues?
We don't like issues or some shit.
Hey, he's gone again. He's gone back to his stream. So, does my camera UI look pretty good? Do you like the little purple fucking thing that's going around the outside of the camera? And the fact that it's rounded edged? Yeah, take that, you elite prick. Didn't know what it was fucking with. Let's see if we can get this bonus done quickly. Bye-bye. Alright, we completed the bonus from what I could see. We still got to kill one more of them. That's the third one down. What do we got next? A bell. Okay. Alright, got that bell done. Next. Looks like just turn-ins. Done well. Like I said, when I do my streams, I learn bits and pieces and I implement it into each one. This time it was the camera. Yeah. It's not too bad, it's not lagging. Oh, we're nearly done. Got one more little bit to do. Turning down my stereo system that I have cranked to my ears. The best way to do it, by the way, is to have a manual stereo. Be able to turn up your headphones and down without having to mess around with voice meter banana or anything else. It's much better. Just like car stereos. Hey, I'm on, and I dinged 53. We're getting faster and faster here, but we've got to also keep up with the gear. Just unlocked Plaguefall, eh? Haven't done any runs as a rogue before. Would have been funny if I geared this fucking thing up as well. Invalid target. Gotta keep in mind you can't stun everything. Let's see, everything's down the bottom. Let's take a big jump. I think there's something over here for me to pick up. Might as well. Now it's a mine sitting there, and the rogue's actually the best at it because you can vanish. You really want to know bad enough, the rogue is the best for getting into elite zones, looting something, putting a target to sleep, and then disappearing. Like nothing ever happened. Might as well get a little bit of sweet XP from doing this. Why not? Rogues are brilliant miners. Right, let's turn this in, get it over and done with. Time to move on. I'll be stuck here forever. At least people get to see rogue playstyle, or outlaw. Not PvPing, but leveling and doing the grind. See if it's to their liking, see if they can go through the grind and enjoy it as well. Who knows? Step aside, or the rogue will take you down too. Plebs. Yes, if you must. Let's go. I don't have all day, and neither do you. Come on, so we can get out of the scripted event. Thank you. I think they're going back to level 72, the next expansion. Not sure yet, but that's what I've read. I think that they're doing a level 70 cap again. I don't care what you think. Two days, 7 hours, 52 minutes and 5 seconds. Total time played. Not too bad. Mate must have finished up. Yeah, he's finished up for the night. So he's done streaming. Not doing too bad here. We are already a quarter away into this level 53. No bows, nothing. Just, I think the hard slogs towards the end, but they sort of changed how that works. I remember back in Lich King how much of a grind it was to get from 59 to 60. I mean, sorry, 79 to 80. That's why I do a lot of herbing and mining in between. It makes up for not having bows on. If you get to the nodes in time, that is. Oh, we've got something up here to get. See if I can get up there without actually having to fight the yaw to do it. Oh, got it. Hey, welcome to the show. Hope you're enjoying it. It's just me leveling up a rogue, trying to. I don't usually play rogues, but just having a crack at it. Got all the way to 50 and I'm pushing through the 60, trying to smash it out. Usually play other classes. But anyway, welcome to the show. I'm sort of learning on the go myself. I'm playing an outlaw spec. Okay. What the fuck? I didn't loot it after all that time standing there? Okay, I did loot it. Didn't count. Weird. So what else we got out here? Locust manual. Got it. And how shall one do that? Standing right here. Let's go. Progression. Alrighty. Tackling these now. We're trying to get this quest done and passed on to something bloody else. Not my favourite zone in this expansion. It's good and it's fast, but there are... I'd say the most challenging one is Ravendreth. It's the slowest. Because of all the hills, climbing, and bloody elevators you had to go through to get to everything, it's probably the hardest one. It's a massive area. Got him. First of all, why are you sending me here when there's a bonus over here? And the main story quest is over here. It drives you nuts. Okay, so we're smashing our way through here. Getting there slowly. It's just a bonus quest I'm doing on the way through. Not my favourite one, that's for sure. Okay, so hitting the mobs gives you pretty much the slowest stuff in the bonus. Going around, starting the loop again. To show what clicking the food gives you. Nothing. Wouldn't do anything either. You really had to grind it out and then click those things. %71%. That's how important clicking those are. Show you a trick I've learnt. You know how Provost, you might have seen Provost's channel? I'll show you something. I've got a really cheap old camera. So I just want to know if this looks better. Let's see if this looks better. Let's see if I do this, my camera looks better. It already looks alright, but I'm just going to try something. So, I don't want to go to the scene. I'm going to put it in studio mode so you don't see it until I do it. Go to camera, and on the camera itself, configure the video. Just want to see what you think, whether I look better in color or like this. Now my mate, well yeah, one of my streamer friends, he does this. So you can actually make it look better like that, and I'm just going to show you in a sec. Okay. Then you go back to live mode. Game. Okay. Let's see if I look better in black and white. This is the trick. Let's see if you even notice. But how well the cheapo old camera I've got here, webcam, still looks the same. It's just you take the color out. Because then you don't have to deal with the problems with too much color, not enough color, all that shit. Anyway, it's a sort of thing. And if you ever looked at some of the old DJ albums and stuff like that, some of those were taken in black and white too. It just sometimes can look more professional. It just doesn't matter. It's whatever the viewers think. $97% through. Nearly done with a stupid bonus. Doesn't feel like a bonus, I'll tell you. I contemplated playing a different. There's the 8,000. Now I could have just picked up 8 herbs, got the same XP. In fact, there's 8 herbs lying around, well, a few herbs here. So I've got to make it worth my time. 9,000 now. My mine over here, 10,000. $11,000 XP. Rather than just walking off and wasting your time, you might also pick the nodes while you're here. Got the bonus done, so it's going to go up and pick this quest up. Sorry for going quiet, just focusing on getting this shit done. It's not all that exciting, this content. People have done it a million times, I'm sure of it. Probably watching me nearly die every fight's probably more exciting. Completing this crap as quickly as we can. Unlocking Hero's Rest. Oh, I wonder if this trick actually works. Oh no, I'd probably take my eyes out. But I'm going to try it just for a laugh. Because there's only two colours when you do it this way. Might as well, since I'm pretty much done with this area here for a moment. Let's have a look. Studio mode, see if it works. Camera, properties, filter, add a filter, chroma key. Let's see if this works for fun. Custom, select a color. Wow, it takes the whole lot out, really? Well, that sucks. We can't do it. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Saves me the hassle. See if this works. Game. Back to the game. Yeah, I tried something that didn't work. You really have to have a green screen to do it, so that's painful. Hey, new home. Just what I need. Got that done. Heroes Rest is unlocked. That is a main story one, I believe, so it has to be done. You don't bloody do it, you end up having to come back and doing it later when the game tries to tell you to move on. Do the whole zone. Don't jump forwards until you have to. Well, you'll be going back here later to unlock it all so you can get your friggin' flying. You gotta complete the stories to unlock flying. all the way through. Wow, that guy must have got it just in the nick of time. You want to fight? Okay. There you go. Think you might have fallen asleep there, Dad. I'll probably keep these streams short because I don't want to put people to sleep. I know watching people level isn't exciting content, but it's important that I practice turning the damn thing on and actually doing it. Because if you don't, it's like going to the gym. If you don't do it, you never do it. So I'm trying to do it. Get a bit of skills up in the streaming department, make it look interesting, keep it exciting. Trying. I was watching YouTube videos. They were, if you've got 75 followers and only 2 people watch your channel, you should delete your channel and start again. Why? Doesn't matter if you only got 20 followers or what. I mean, 75 followers. Doesn't friggin' matter at all. You're talking about if you've got 75 followers or 78 followers like I have, and you only get 2 people watching your channel. Oh, you rushed ahead, did it too fast, and then you don't have an active community yet. And people keep, they just think they know it all these days, you know. I don't know it all, and I don't expect anyone else to either. You just deal with that shit. You grow. People helped me open it up to become a affiliate. That's what I got. I became an affiliate. Same as I told my brother, don't raid my channel because his viewership expects people that do key runs, not my content. They expect that. That's it's the thing his channel's for. So he raids channels that do the exact same stuff. You got to grow it organically, find what people like your show for, and grow from that. Not have people raid you that are streaming key carry runs. You've got to play different games, have that freedom, and then watch the channel grow based on interest. Yes, raids would be amazing, but you got to build it up. Build up your own community sort of thing. You got to do it tough. Hard yakka. Oh yes, I better go over here and do this quest as well since it's here. What do you want? 12,000 XP? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the job. Give me a job! What is it? Ready to work. I'll get right on it. I'm listening to a track I have not heard. Seeing if it's good. Take a listen to this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but if I was to go for, when I play the music loud, this is probably what you guys imagine. Without the borderline stuff going around the screen. Alright? And then you go, and being a professional DJ with all the stuff on, that's what you're probably thinking of when I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Instead of playing games, that's probably what I should actually do. Produce music, because that's what I do. This isn't my stuff. This is a really awesome playlist from Group Therapy. Absolutely love this stuff. Oh, actually, no, it's Trespass album mix. From 0.1. It's really good stuff. I'm going to put a love on that track. That's a really good track. Yeah, well, when you set it to black and white, you're not overcomplicating the camera. So if you've got a weaker, older camera, like an old C920, oh yeah, just watch me fuck the game. Real content. Fuck the game. There you go. Just watch me all day. I could be a real smart ass, and put this whole stage DJ thing up behind me and then just have my headphones on and crank the volume up. I'd love to do that sort of shit. What, DJ Coffeebot presents. I'll show you. When I turn the camera settings back to colour, right, just showing you to prove a point here. So, you got a cheap camera. Well, it is now. It's an old camera. I'm going to put the saturation back up. You can keep it soft like that. 128. Alright. That's the colour back. It probably looks better in black and white. You can turn it down though. Because what it does is it brings up too much red. Too much blemishing. Turn it down. Just soften it. You don't look dead, but you can turn it back a bit and it looks a bit better. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Give it up for DJ Kudasan presenting you with Do Your Dream by Marcus Schultz. Enjoy. Yeah, I wish. No, some fantastic tracks here. But like I said, you know, what I'd love to do, what you can do, two different things. I'm just trying to get this done so it's over and done with. Thought I'd give you a bit of a laugh. I play WoW in windowed mode, so my chat is a separate window to the left, and OBS is on another screen. So I don't look at OBS, I'm looking at the chat box and the game. So I'm actually able to keep up with it. Just. You gotta play music like this to stay awake. Here we go. Wanted quest? Really? I don't know how I'm going to go on this solo, if it's a tough one or not. But we'll give it a shot. $10 later, we might actually get it. That was a really good track. We've got it up yet, or we've got to sit here and wait half a day to summon it down? One thing I hate about this quest. Here we go. No, it's actually a difficult thing for me to stream because, you know, you've always got these negative things in your head. As everyone gets to when they're first starting to get into this sort of shit. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to do this. My Paladin could do it. Let's see how it go. You gotta switch to the friggin' ads. And you gotta fucking vanish. No, didn't think so. You got to go full stealth, reset the whole thing, do it again. Yeah, it's more like leave that for the tanks. That's why I tell you, when you first time starting out in this game, skip most of the elite quests with the wanted, or you'll just get so fucking frustrated you'll want to throw your computer out the window. Because you're expecting to do a 5-player thing, and the tanks can do it in garbage, but you can't. I know they can do it in garbage because I've done it in garbage. They're better off just skipping on, saving yourself the hassle. Worry about it if you want to get the achievement for it when you're level 60. With a set of gear on. Come back and take the shit out later. It's not important right now. You can keep it in your list though, it's not going to do anything. So don't do your wanteds until later. Just focus on getting the damn story unlocked. You want flying or you don't? Or better still, you want level 60 or what? Do I really have to do that? Yep, you've got to do it while they're friggin' alive and waste more time. It's one of the annoying things about this. Like, click here, wait half an hour, it gets pissed off, attacks you, then you got to take it out. Is he pissed off? Oh, he's just stunned. I'm lucky for once. This one got pissed off. Gotta reset these stupid things. Actually, have I got leeching? No, but leeching would have been better. That one that heals you all the time. Would have been cool. I don't know if you get that anymore. You can't do that right now, because I've already done it. Come over here, you. Trust me, I've done a stream where you leave the friggin' thing on all day. Don't say nothing and just provide content. But it's not the best way to go, I'll tell you. I watch videos that say, oh, stream to yourself and talk to yourself, and it's extremely difficult to do that. Okay, bit off more than I can chew. That means your gear's starting to scale down to shit, unfortunately. I need one more of these anyway. Five of five. Probably going to look at playing something like Satisfactory, but remember, not remember, but keep in mind that's a game that gives you like 500 plus hours of content on a single playthrough. Like you just building stuff constantly, adding new things, customizing your railway if you want to put a train in. An old save I've got of that. I think it has over 600 hours on it. They're really cool games. I think it's up there with, what's the other game I got? City Skylines. That one you can play for friggin' hours too. I don't know why I'm in here, but if I need anything, well, no. Maybe I'm just going down here for the chest, I think. Loot it. Yeah, that's all I'm down here for. I thought I had all my channel things done, but I might not have everything perfect just yet. As I'm talking about overlays that pop up whenever someone gifts you anything. That's the challenge of getting everything working. Alright, gotta get this fella back to the top. I got 12,000 XP while I'm at it for doing this. Done. 12,000, 12 to 24,000. There you go. Now you gotta go and get him again. Funny thing is, you think to yourself, what, we just retrieved him so we could lose him again? Here we go. Goody. Two hours and 27 minutes I've done today. Yesterday I did a 4-hour stream. I think it was 4 hours. Then after the stream I sleep, get up again, and then I tweak it a bit more and try to find a comfortable bit rate. This seems to be fine. You just, doesn't matter whether you're streaming 720 or 1080. You set it up near what it tells you your maximum is. Your 6,000. Tweak down from there. Proboss has got his set up pretty well. I don't know how he does it. I think he streams at 2.5 megabits a second. And I think it's 720. He gets a pretty good result out of it. And I've done both the graphics card one and the CPU doing that. I've got a fairly good result myself. But I just can't stand looking at it when I go to press play on it and it just looks all pixelated and crap. when I try to do it. But I'm also watching it on a 2K monitor, so it stretches everything. You got to really throw it up on a 720 one, the one that OBS is running on. Otherwise, it looks like crap. And then I sit there thinking, well, that must be what the rest of you guys get to see if that's what it looks like on mine. But then you realise, you open it up on a phone, it looks perfect on a phone. It looks absolutely perfect. Nice and clear, everything. Must upscale just about everything. Okay, I actually need the stick walk with me. Go figure, eh? Why send me down here? Oh, that's that stupid quest. You know, for the exception of this annoyance, piss it off. Or use that group finder thing. A new player probably won't touch that. Initially, they won't touch that feature. Sometimes you'll get people, other times you'll be just sitting there for ages. You've got more luck waiting for someone that's also leveling to catch up, and you just stand there and wait for them. At least I get to share the journey of me leveling this one up with his. I don't usually stream this, but hey, why not share it? Might have to go make him a coffee in a minute. Actually, no, it's pretty late, so he might not want it. I drove earlier tonight, went to Tyro for a bit of a drive. The water was everywhere. The rain's constant. I tell you what, it's a good thing I don't do the long trips when the weather's like this, because it really is pretty shit out there. Not road trip fun, I can tell you that much. Well, we're not far from 54. I did say I don't stuff around. Is this the formation quest? Yep, there we go. Three that way. Two little bars to go. One to go. Wow, that was quick. Meet all these little fellas. This character's now facing the battle of 54. 50 to 54, the gear scaling is getting noticeable. So I usually take a break and then go and get upgraded stuff. I don't care. A couple of bits of gear can help, even if they're just greens. Sometimes I just need a piece to replace this and that's it. I like this game sometimes. You make you kill 10, 15 of them to get 5. Drives you nuts. Oh, 2 in a row then. Still gotta keep going. Cool, making you work for it. Everything you do. Time to return to base. I'm doing pretty well. I am streaming with a bit of a headache. Since it's a wandering around quest, I'm gonna half stone. I need to go check the auctions. See if I made any gold, since I have been farming the stuff while leveling. Mailbox. What did I say? Well, bugger all this time around, but... Okay, what's... Nightshade. Look at how much Nightshade's gone down. It's worth practically nothing. Should always put a disclaimer in my gold making stuff. Subject to your server and economy rates. Here we go. Not the mailbox, you idiot. Thank you. Alright, leather. 54. 54. Search. That's not too bad in the price. Very cheap, so it didn't cost me much. Well, it didn't cost much, but I ended up buying 2 of them to do the same thing. Whatever. I don't care. Shit happens. Let's do that again. Will not give me a damn shoulder piece. Shoulder. 52, 54. No. Weapons. Usable. Alrighty. Pretty much upgraded except for that lousy shoulder piece. Shoulder. What I asked for. Look what they want. Versatility and crit. Better than the piece of shit I got on. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is in this friggin' realm. Need to upgrade, you gotta upgrade. You can't be running around pushing shit uphill when you're trying to get through content quickly. See if I can make anything back on my currently stacked herbs here. Stacks of herbs. See if we can get something back for this. 534 gold right there. Dump. Go. That won't make much. Don't care. Get rid of it. This silk shrouded stuff's usually pretty good, but look what it's gone down to now. Lightless silk, 180 gold, not too bad. Selenium ore, 55 gold. Jesus, it's crashed. It's terrible. Must be fuck all roads going on or something. That's not even worth farming. Looks like we've hit the lull period of gold making. There is little to be made. Thanks. Miscellaneous. So if there's any upgraded neck pieces, 54. 54. Usable. That's really useful. 52. 54. No neck pieces. Okay. Interesting. Mastery haste. What's our stats here? We do need more haste. That verse is crap too. Pointless. Alright, what do we got for legs? 93 on them? About the last, so I'm going to spend on it. Waist piece. What the fuck? Why is it a level 50? Piece of shit. Don't have to go through it anyway. Filter 50. No little deals there. Oh, that'll do. That's the limit. There it is. Shit. I like to talk about no illusions and I'm going up to a transmog vendor. No, nothing replaces that one yet. Save. Flight. Actually, she's a rogue, not a priest, so I need to change her hair color. Make it more appropriate. Yeah. Yeah, that looks alright. Once I get the darker outfit for him, it'll really suit. When you're making a rogue, you gotta think, what would they do? They're not gonna have a lot of hair because they don't want any trace. Alright, I need to go back to Bastion. That way you don't charge me for it. Just take these out, but you just normally would just stick to these campaign ones because they're the ones the game wants you to complete. They're all the main wing stuff, and then it sends you to the next zone. Complete the full campaign in each zone, and then you've got flying sorted. I'll be right back, guys. Gonna mute.